Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here for episode 30 of our Formula 1 2021 My Team career mode. As always, guys, if you didn't watch the last video, hit the link above me, add it to your watch later list, or go watch it right now. Come back and watch this one. Pretty entertaining race in Belgium. Disaster at turn 1. Nikita Mazepin and Vettel just binned it into turn 1. Safety cars called out onto the racetrack, and after that we managed to go from P16 only to P11, I believe, which was honestly kind of disappointing. However, it was my very first 50% race on the race wheel, so we're here in Monza for redemption. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you're subscribed if you enjoy it. Make sure you drop a like, notification bell, all that stuff helps me out a ton. But into this video, we are approaching the end of the season. I believe we have 5 to 6 races left, and as of right now there is a 4-way battle for the drivers championship. We got myself, Lewis Hamilton, and the 2 Red Bulls, who in the second half of this season have been on a rampage. Verstappen and Hamilton are currently leading, and then myself, I'm in P3 for drivers, and then Sergio Perez is very close behind me. So we need a good race today here in Monza, and hopefully the other 2 or 3 cars do not do as well. But we are at the end of Q1 here, and with my ears in the garage, I'm listening for Schwartzman at all times to come out so I can get behind him and get a nice tow. It doesn't pay off until the last turn here. We go green, and then into the final turns, we are about 2/10 up, but I kind of go a little wide on the final turn, and it ends up being a 1.2 of a second gain. But at the end of Q1, I make it into Q2, but we're only P12, put up a 119.7. Schwartzman 2/10 slower than myself, so he's been improving over these last few races. And then into Q2 now, we are not trying to repeat what happened in Belgium and failed to make Q3. That was the first time this season, my mistake, that we did not make it into Q3. So we're going for a redemption here. We are behind Schwartzman again, currently 2/10 of a second above our last lap. The first lap is on the medium, so it is going to be faster basically no matter what. Sector 2 on Monza, definitely a struggle for me. Those 2 right-handers back to back, very hard to find the right turning point after you slam on the brakes. But as you can see, we are doing amazing at the moment. We are 6/10 up on our previous lap. The end of Q2 just hit, and as the title of this video says, teamwork makes the dream work. We are using this tow off of Schwartzman. It brings us up to about 5/10. We have a good entrance into the final turn. 6/10, 7/10. We are going to get about 8/10 better than our first flying lap, and we're out. We're out again in Q2. We are 4 100ths slower than Daniel Ricciardo. I know where I messed up too. It was literally the first turn into the S section where we screwed up. So now we're starting in P11. Schwartzman unfortunately also does not make it into Q3. He finishes with a 119.9, and that's going to start him behind Fernando Alonso in the Alpine. But with that being said, guys, let's get into race day. Take it away, Crofty.
It's time for the Italian Grand Prix once again, here at the beloved and iconic Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. With the lowest downforce and drag of any circuit in the season, expect to see drivers making the most of the slipstream effect here today. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo and Leclerc, Sainz, Gasly, Zhou, and Yuki Tsunoda. The engineer, Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and Schwartzman. Vettel, Giovinazzi, Esteban Ocon, and Kimi Raikkonen. Latifi, Mick Schumacher, Mazepin, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Monza, our engine suppliers home race. I think this can be one of our final pushes to stay in the fight for at least the constructors. Over the last few races, we have been starting to drop. Red Bull has been on a rampage in these last few races, so we're going to see if Schwartzman and I, starting from 11th and P14, can make it to the front of the grid. It's going to be a tough task, but I think it is possible. After getting knocked out in Q2 twice in a row, we're looking for a good comeback story here. Looking at our race strategy, we got 12 laps on the softs and then 15 on the mediums. Turn 1, probably going to be a disaster, possibly another big crash like in the last video. So possibly another safety car to start this race, but let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so we're behind Yuki Tsunoda in the AlphaTauri and Guanyu Zhou in the Mercedes, who we are trying to fight back in the Constructors' Championship. Trying to reclaim that P2 spot and that P1 spot, but Red Bull's got the P1 spot at the moment. Schwartzman being super aggressive, goes for the dive bomb. He overtakes 3 cars. Oh my god, and I almost freaking lost it out of the freaking second turn. But Schwartzman jumps 3 cars. I'm gonna put that replay up. Jesus. I was not sure how Schwartzman was gonna do this race. In the last race, he was in P9. Or started in P9. Oh my god, we have a massive lockup on one of the rears. But he finished, I think P14. He spun out. Maybe halfway through the race he spun out. God, I need to focus here. But yeah, Schwartzman, he spun out about halfway through the race in Belgium. He was in P9. It was his first time getting into Q3. And he binned it halfway through the race. So he's looking for redemption this race, and he is going for it on the first lap with that fucking crazy ass dive bomb into the first turn. We're gonna try and go for the move on Guanyu Zhou here. I kind of had to ease off the throttle. I didn't want to ram into the back of him, right into his gearbox.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind, 1 second.
And yeah, we're dropping Alonso a little bit. Guanyu Zhou looks like he's going for the move on Pierre Gasly. And we got some action going on here. And Guanyu Zhou gets the move done on Pierre Gasly.
New strategy option.
So Jeff Soffer gets the new strategy on lap 7. Oh my god, no way we just did that. Oh my god, that was risky as hell.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
But let's see what Jeff's got for us here. He's saying lap 14. Our original strategy was lap 12, which I might still go back to. But now we got Schwartzman, our own teammate, in front of us. I think this is one of the first times he's legitimately been in front of us during a race. So this is going to be interesting. I want to see if I can catch up to him on this wheel and actually try and race him here. We got Granny Joe. He's a second and a half back now after that crazy, risky dive bomb. Not the cleanest overtake, but I got to do what I got to do in order to get into the points here. My teammate Schwartzman also in the points. We're at an 8-9 finish at the moment. And we're trying to pass Carlos Sainz. Maybe we get some teamwork going. If Schwartzman can get in front of him. Oh, and he's going for the move. Is he going to get the move done, though? No, he's not. Sainz is still in front of him. Schwartzman is being gutsy today. Holy crap. I'm hoping that Schwartzman can get in front of him and hold him up for me to get there. And then we can overtake him together and move on as a team. Because teamwork makes the dream work here at cyBorg Racing. Okay, Schwartzman, we're going to have the DRS train here. Let's freaking get past this guy. Let's take the 7-8 spots. And we'll send Sainz to the back of the pack. To the back of the points. Yeah, I'm going to activate that battery. I'm coming with you. Wait for me, Schwartzman, please. See, is he going to get the move done, though? He might be... Oh, and he's defending. That might leave an opportunity for me to squeeze through. Nope. Oh, I got to be careful. I don't want to hit Schwartzman. Oh, Schwartzman gets past him. Schwartzman is past Sainz. Okay, let's see if I can catch up now and get past Sainz. He's past the Ferrari. We are battling our own engine supplier at the home Grand Prix. Oh, and Sainz passes Schwartzman. What is going on? Come on, Schwartzman. You got to make it stick, man. And please don't collide. We cannot collide now. Okay, let's get the DRS. Get your battery going, bud. No, Schwartzman, come on. Speed up. Oh, my God. I almost collided into him. And here we go again. We're on lap 10. Let's see. Schwartzman is definitely going to pass him. You have to pass him. He's defending Schwartzman. Oh, and I lock up. I got to go. No, I'm cutting off Schwartzman. I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do there. Okay, well, I passed Schwartzman, so now I got to see if I can get past Sainz. And then I'm going to try and hold him up for Schwartzman to get past. Antonio Giovinazzi is out of the session. Is there going to be a safety car? Is there going to be a safety car? No, it doesn't look like there's a safety car. But I got DRS on Sainz. I'm activating the battery. And we're going to try and get past him here. Oh, we got past him. Oh, the overtake is done. Okay, come on, Schwartzman. I hope you're close behind. Oh, Schwartzman is dropped to a second. Come on, Schwartzman. He's only 2 tenths behind Carlos Sainz. Oh, crap. And now Carlos Sainz got DRS on me. No. I got to defend him. I got to defend him. I got to defend him so Schwartzman can catch up. I'm going to hold the line here. Just hold the line. We're going to go a little slow. Let Schwartzman catch up.
Stopping this lap.
All right, so we're boxing this lap. I changed my mind. Everyone else went into pit. Verstappen goes on the hard. I don't know if that's going to be the right move. In a 50% race, they really need to update the AI in terms of the pit strategies. But here we go into the pit lane. Oh my God. I wonder if Sainz is going to get the undercut done on us. I don't know how that in-lap was. 127? Our best was a 122. Okay, that was a pretty slow lap.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They have an issue with their car.
Oh, and Hamilton's got an issue. That is great news for the constructors.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
So I'm coming out in front of Sainz and Schwartzman. by about a second. Oh no, 3/10. So I think he is right behind me. I gotta check my mirrors. Yeah, he is right behind me. Come on, Schwartzman, you gotta catch up, man. I saw you on a tear earlier in the race. Don't let me down now, man. Oh my, and Hamilton's engine blows out right in front of me. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Oh my god. Hamilton's engine just blew out. Is there going to be a safety car because of that? Was he able to get, I think he was able to get off the track, but oh my god, is he out of the session? Or is there going to be a full safety car? I mean, he is definitely out of the session. Huge puff of gray smoke. Hamilton is out of the session. We overtake him. We're now in P6. We got Ricardo and Norris in the McLarens, who are 11 seconds ahead of us. That is a big gap to freaking come back from. But we got 11 laps left in this race, so let's see if we can make it happen. But we also have Sainz. He has been on our rear this entire race. He tried to get the undercut done on us earlier in the race. And freaking, where does Schwartzman go, man? I see him. He's still battling with Gasly, I believe. Yeah, I see him there on the mini-map. He is behind Gasly. But man, with this DRS, I cannot shake Sainz. I can't shake him. The DRS gives you such a huge advantage on this track. And I can't freaking waste my battery just trying to defend him. So I might have to start getting creative here, playing some DRS tag with them. Or something like that, but at the moment we're okay. We got a 5/10 of a second gap in front of them, and I need Schwartzman to pass Sainz, or not Sainz. I need to pass Gasly. Gasly's on a pair of hards, and Schwartzman's on a pair of mediums. And the CRM2 is, I'm pretty sure, is better than the AlphaTauri. On the development charts, bruh, I cannot speak right now, and freaking Sainz about to overtake us. No! Okay, we'll get him in the DRS zone, it's fine. So we are going on to the last lap of the race. Carlos Sainz has passed us again, but we're going to overtake him with that OP DRS into turn 1. We just got to get through this lap, and we cannot let him overtake us in the second DRS zone, or anywhere else for that matter. We're going to save up the rest of our battery for that last straight. I mean, we do have 70%, but just in case, he is right on our rear now. Come on. So he's 3.5 tenths. Okay. Okay, we gotta have a good section here. Just to be sure we're using that battery. Ooh. Sergio Perez wins the Grand Prix. Okay, wait, where the heck is freaking Carlos Sainz? Okay, I think we're good. Come on. Okay, so we're gonna take P6 here. Most likely, I swear, Carlos Sainz passed me right here. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Schwartzman couldn't pass Gasly that entire race, bruh. Come on, Schwartzman. He was on the hard tires, and I got driver of the day. Damn, that was a good race. That was a really good race. Schwartzman was on a tear in the first half. He freaking dive bomb kamikaze the first turn, and he took 3 spots. Dang, I cannot believe Schwartzman got stuck behind Pierre Gasly that entire race. But he takes P9. It's still a double points finish. And Mercedes got 0 points that race. So that's 10 points for us over Mercedes. Red Bull just seems to be running away with it at the moment. McLaren has been doing pretty well too. Both Lando and Daniel, they take P4, P5. But after that race, guys, look at what we have here. We got a 4-way battle, an 8-point gap for the Drivers' Championship. It's not looking good for cyBorg Racing right now. For me, because our car is just behind these two constructors. We're already miles out of the constructors championship. I don't know why I've been saying we're close, but we are not. I am close for the drivers championship, and we have 6 races left in this season. This is gonna be the last season before F122 comes out. But it's crazy to see too that Lewis Hamilton is in P2 for the drivers, and he has not won a single race this season. I did not even know that. But going into team R&D stuff, high maintenance Schwartzman, we're in a personnel meeting once again. Our staff just want to give him some media training. I know in the last video he said something to the press and it caused a whole other marketing meeting that we had to deal with, but I'm gonna accept this. We're gonna get 1,000 acclaim points for the team, which we need desperately in order to keep developing our team in the future. I'm gonna go ahead here and replace the turbocharger, and then possibly towards the end of the season I might replace all the components and suffer a grid penalty for one of the races. We also got 1900 R&D points for the car. We're gonna get this front wing upgrade, take the risk, and see if it can be ready for the Russian Grand Prix as we push for the drivers championship. Thrown into a chassis department meeting, and one of our staff members have tweeted something controversial or something along those lines on Twitter. Now, I'm not the type of person to fire someone over a tweet, so we are not firing this guy. We're just gonna go ahead and apologize. It's gonna boost the chassis morale as well, because, you know, ape together strong, and our staff members are really gonna enjoy the fact that we are gonna stand behind them unless it's something extremely dramatic. So we are just gonna apologize to the press or whoever and get on with this drivers championship push. That's gonna be it for this one, guys. If you guys have watched all the way up to this point, make sure you guys are liked, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. As always, I appreciate you viewers who come and watch these videos. It means a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. We got Sochi next week. Sochi. I cannot talk today. We got Russia next week, okay? We got Russia. We got the Russian Grand Prix. I'll see you guys there, okay? Peace out.